Hello, gang. I hope you had a Merry Christmas or whatever it is that you guys celebrate. And I'm still here. I'm gonna review Stone Ocean episode 29 right now. So we start with finally Anasui and the weather report on their way. I mean, in front of the hospital that got the Father Pucci and everything else is in. So we open with that. And we pick up from where we left off with the girls in the plane that is about to crash. Rag and Jolene tries to gotta take the exit and to beat up versus to finally put an end to the horrible memory and the plane crash that is gonna affect them. Jolene lands inside the jet, and I think it's kind of ironic because she was crashing on Tom Cruise or his doppelganger from the jail, and now she is again Jet and Tom Cruise starred in a movie with jets pretty recently. I forgot what the movie was called, but it was pretty great. So it happens to be another memory of a jet which is gonna crash the same as the plane. And we suddenly got a flashback of Donatello versus that's actually his full name. I want to guess close that. So his version is kind of the same as is the same as Stanley. So you know from the book Holes, who is portrayed by Shia LaBeouf. I finished that book in 4 hours. One night, I decided to start reading at the midnight, and I finished about 4. And then I fell asleep. So yeah, it's the same with the whole sneaker incident that fell from the sky, like except that I got the Donny here instead of being in a prison where he's forced to dig up holes all day. He just ends up in a Jogovi. But he does have Stanley's terrible luck, and he explains how he fell on a knife with a plastic bag, and the jury telling him, "Yo, I plan to hide this knife," and then he got beat up, and he got a fever because of the cut, and they became infected and all that. But it was because of the manifestation of his powers, and it didn't have anything to do with a gypsy woman. I think that's how the curse of the Yelnats went. And the Dogany boy is pissed at the Father Pucci and his sense of superiority, because after all, he was chosen by Dio to enact his whole heavenly plan. So, and Pugochi is acting very superior towards Donatello, and he is pissed because of that, and also because Dogan is the son of Dio, and Pucci is just a pawn in Dio's game. That is how he feels. A resentment because of that. And while all that is happening, Hermes and Jolene are about to crash, but Emporio saves their asses, and he finds out, and he takes up in his ghost computer, which looks really old, which I mean, it's 2011. He could have had an update on the design and had a laptop, a MacBook, uh, so as to update and make it more convenient for him and not to confuse me, because I'm really confused. Like, how does he have an old PC but it isn't plugged? But instead, if he had a laptop, I would be like, oh, well, okay, I understand. But no, they just had to confuse me. Oh, man. Well, we continue on. So, and he finds out that miraculously there actually were two surviving passengers in seats 51D and 51F, all the way into the back of the plane, and they are in the front, and they have to go all the way back in order to save the themselves, in order to save their asses. So it's a reggae set that get two girls against Thunderworld. It goes pretty well. So as the desperate to move Donatello, he drops three children from their hospital rooms into the seats 51D and F. But he drops three, and he says, "Yo, Hermes and Jolene, if you girls move those children from their seats to save your yourselves, the guy will die, and you guys will feel all guilty afterwards, and you will not be able to find me because of the guilt within your hearts." Man, it was a good luck for him then that it wasn't Anasui and the weather report, because they just would have let those children die and then beat up Donatello and Pugochi. Uh, so it's very lucky that he got too emotional with him. Oops, now I'm gonna get cancelled because I said that. Um, Awkward silence. Yeah, and all that happens, and the plane crashes, and they all die, and only two out of the three children get to be saved. The end of the episode, and the whole anime, whole series of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ends in this moment. Yay! No, no. So the plane crashes, and Pucci says, "Yo, Don, you put in three children. That is one too many, which means one child will die. You know, that's pretty based and Sigma of you." And Dogan is like, "Shut the hell up, Father Pucci. I don't like you at all." But Hermes used a kiss to hide the child and the side of her, and the survivors bodies. So she hid the child and herself, and Jolene, she turned into string and hid inside Hermes. I don't wanna find out which part of Hermes she hid herself in, but she did. Yeah, and once Jolene became whole, she tied up. She get tied up, dog and again the strings, and the weekly beating up of the villain. Don was so pissed that he got earlier. He pickpocketed Father Pugochi and took Wagon of weather reports disc. Well, yeah, the disc containing his brother's memories, and he just yeeted that got the whole disc and second and sent his dad to make sure that they got inserted in weather report. Back into the surface, weather report had the the disc inserted into him, and because of that, he realized that holy hell, I have way more power than I thought. I guess that my bro had to seal away those memories of that got the power and all the trauma I had in my life. And yeah, because of that, he realized his full powers and became a violent person. And that's it. That's how the episode ends. So I think it's the same as before. I can't wait to go see what got the weather report full of powers. Well, look, and yeah, we got like 7 episodes left of the whole anime before it's over. So, and this is the last review that I will make in 2022. So yeah, that's it. I hope you had a new year. I would give this episode an 8 out of 10. You know, it was entertaining and they kept me in the edge of my seat. The animation was fine and all that. The story, it was good. It was fine that we got to see holes in here. I guess. I don't know, but yeah. So you guys have yourselves a happy new year and all the best. I wish you guys all the best in 2023. Which 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 is 7, and that's the lucky number. So I wish you guys all the best of luck in 2023. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next week with the next review. Okay, goodbye now.